Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to Heart Sync Tarot. As I sit with this energy, I feel someone reflecting on the choices they made and how they handled this connection. I feel regret here. This person may finally recognize your worth, your kindness, and the emotional safety you offered. Honestly, I feel they want to make things right. There may be communication, an apology, or an emotional offer coming forward, but this does not feel like empty words. It feels like someone asking, how can I show them I truly mean this? I also feel they are thinking about something more serious now: partnership, stability, and building something that lasts. So trust what you feel because regret is turning into clarity, and this person may be preparing to approach you with a more serious heart. And let's get into your reading. So, um, no matter where things currently stand between you and this person, whether you're together, barely speaking, or haven't talked in quite some time, this person seems to want a real do over with you. That desire for a fresh start seems to come from the way they've been looking at themselves lately. They're they're having one of those moments where they can no longer avoid reflecting on what happened and how differently they wish they'd handled it. For some of them, they may have been talking things through with a therapist, a close friend, or simply sitting alone and evaluating their entire life. Like, there's this real aha moment happening where they're beginning to understand themselves much better. For some of you, it may even feel like this person is going through some kind of midlife crisis because so many things they once accepted are suddenly being questioned. That reflection is bringing a lot of clarity. They're beginning to see what actually matters to them and who genuinely makes them happy. And I feel like that keeps bringing their attention back to you because they associate you with a sense of comfort, fulfillment, and emotional grounding that they haven't been able to replace. But for the two of you to really have this new beginning, they know they can't carry all of the old baggage into it. They may have been avoiding that for a while, but now they're realizing certain karmic attachments, unhealthy people, negative mindsets, or habits have to be released. Like, they know something has to change if they want the connection to look different this time. They seem much more willing to leave that old energy behind now. Um, it feels like they understand that another chance with you would require them to show up differently, not just come back and repeat the same behavior. And that's why they may be thinking about starting over from the beginning instead of trying to pick up exactly where things left off. There's this curiosity about you too, almost like they want to relearn you. They want to know what you like, what makes you laugh, what you think about, and even the small everyday things they may have overlooked before. Like, they may genuinely want to know something as simple as what you put on your pizza because they're realizing how much they never asked when they had the opportunity. I feel like they always had questions they wanted to ask, but they stopped themselves from going too deep. Um, Being emotionally curious about you meant getting closer, and getting closer meant becoming vulnerable. That was the part they struggled with because this connection seems to bring out a level of growth they weren't always comfortable facing. Now they're much more aware that the bond between you carries real significance for them. They may see you as a destined or grounding kind of love, somebody who brought a very different energy into their life. There's this thought of, I know I didn't always show you what I felt, but that doesn't mean I didn't care. I was scared of letting you see how vulnerable I actually was. Meanwhile, you may be putting much more attention into yourself. You could be focused on your own growth, healing goals, or simply becoming less emotionally dependent on what this person chooses to do. And I feel like that independence is creating a much stronger pull on their side because they can sense that you're no longer standing still waiting for them. That seems to be triggering fear that you could genuinely walk away. um, they may be realizing that another chance isn't guaranteed, and that if they keep moving too slowly, you may eventually decide to leave the connection behind. So there's more urgency building, even if they're still not moving as quickly as you'd like. I do feel like they want to reach out, but in their mind, certain things need to be handled first. Whatever made the connection complicated before, whether that was another situation, their own instability, or practical circumstances, they seem to believe they have to make some adjustments before they come forward. That's a big part of why the pace still feels so slow. But once this person finally makes up their mind, I don't feel like they wanna keep going backward. Like, there's this internal message of, "I need you to trust that I'm taking steps, even if you can't see all of them yet." Um, they seem to believe they're trying to move in a better direction, even if the progress is happening quietly behind the scenes. And underneath all of that, they still miss you and crave that closeness with you. They want the chance to start again, but this time with more honesty, more curiosity, and more willingness to actually learn who you are instead of keeping everything at a safe emotional distance. They seem to understand that if they want a real fresh start, they have to stop avoiding the very vulnerability that this connection has been asking from them all along. I know that's right. Whoever this person is, they find you extremely attractive, but it's not just a physical attraction, it's something about your energy. Your energy's intoxicating, your energy's uplifting. It's beautiful. Even if you and this person aren't in communications, I feel like this person is watching you. I feel like this person is stalking you. I also get to, with your person, there's something that they want to say to you, but they're holding back. It's like this person is scared. They're scared to open up. They've been talking to somebody. I keep getting overwhelmingly, whoever you're dealing with is talking to somebody, and they're talking about, you know, your relationship. Then I don't think that they use this verbiage, but I'm explaining it to you because I know you're going to understand this higher level of energy even if they don't. But this person is talking about the journey that you guys have been through, everything that you've been through with one another, how things have changed, and in that, the fact that you've taught them something. You've taught them something about themselves. You've taught them important lessons, especially spiritually. You've illuminated to this person. You know that materialistic possessions, karmic attachments, that doesn't make them happy. Their behavior, people, situations, whatever's been playing a role with this person, that maybe at first they had a hard way of seeing it out. This person is no longer in that energy because their heart is with you. And that's something that this person can't deny. Your person is also receiving a lot of downloads pertaining to you. It's like they turn around and they see you, they can't help but, you know, whatever is going on with inside of the two of you. And I feel like with this person, they've come to a point where they know that they have to trust this journey. There's something about trusting the journey. The key word that's very prevalent in this reading is journey for some reason. And this is about, and this person experiencing a sense of stagnation in the past, but it's because the next level is calling. There's a sense of healing, there's something that's coming. This person is getting ready to break out of their cocoon and really show you what's been going on. My boys might judge me. What did I say? I think that they're talking to their friends about you, friends, whatever it may be. For some of them, this is somebody that has always been very detached, or this is somebody that said that they never wanted a relationship, or they're not really wanting something very, very deep. But whatever it may be here, this person is worried about other people judging them, whether that's in the community, you know, whatever it may be. This person is scared about how other people are going to perceive your relationship, whether there's a difference here, whether it's a difference in value. Maybe you're somebody that's very traditional and your person isn't, maybe your person is very religious and you're very spiritual. Maybe you're older, they're younger, or you're younger, they're older, or you're from a different race or a different religion. There's something here where they're worried about other people judging. There's also something coming in here with my boys might judge me, as this person doesn't want their friends to know how deeply they love you, how deeply they care about you, because they're in this energy right now with what I have with you, I don't want with anybody else. They know that no matter what, they're never going to have the level of intimacy and intense chemistry with anyone else aside from you. This is something that made this person contemplate. I feel like a lot of your relationship, where they have to really go within and balance and heal that inner childhood wounding and have this alone time in order for them to be able to have this sense of reflection, where no one is going to be able to fill your shoes. No one is going to be able to make them happy. This is this person saying, let me show you that I did change. This is somebody that's going through a major metamorphosis. And part of this is coming from this person reconsidering and improvising in their life. This person is acknowledging the roadblocks that they've had, the obstacles that they've put in front of you and in front of the relationship. And now it's coming from a higher perspective where this person is saying, those aren't roadblocks, but it's something new that I can experience. I should be able to be vulnerable. I should be able to let my guard down. I should be able to show the collective how I truly feel. And that's going to require this person to take a risk that people may not agree with, a risk that people may not understand. But I feel like your person right now is very, very focused on themselves. They're very focused on staying in their own lane, very focused on you. Even if these people judge them, I don't think that they really care, because they feel like the two of you guys have this unfinished business with one another. Things aren't finalized, things aren't completed. They're viewing you almost as like this greatest gift because you offer them a sense of fulfillment in their life, something that they really had to fine tune. And what's crazy is, with your spiritual intuition and your spiritual gifts, this person is beginning to trust themselves and their own intuition. Where maybe that logic that kicks in, that self doubt, that ego, this person is beginning to push it away because they know that this is more than a relationship. They know that this has a much higher purpose to why the two of you guys met. There's a mission for the two of you. That's why they're saying, we have unfinished business. I know this isn't over. Despite the time between you guys, despite the lack of communication, this person is craving you, and they know that they can only be satisfied by you. No one else does what you do to them. But there's something about being with you that's going to require this person to live outside of their box. to live outside of the norm. It's the Hierophant energy, but it's the star. The star has a higher perspective than this Hierophant energy that wants to confine, that says, you have to stay with inside of this box. It's used for a sense of control. Once this person is able to get outside of themselves, outside of people's perception, outside of people's opinions, you know, really tone down and really quiet this insecurity, that's where the magic happens between the two of you guys. Because this person is beginning to realize the little things that you do for them, and it's the small things. It's waking up in the morning and seeing some type of you know, sign that you know is meant for you, whether that's a hummingbird coming, whether that's a turtle that comes into the reading at the perfect moment, whatever it may be. There's something here about this person stopping and pausing and no longer ignoring the signs from God, the signs from the universe, because they're realizing that this is preparing them for something much larger. I'm praying that you'll wait for me. Yeah, but I think that there's something that this person is going through. The main thing here, and regardless of whatever you take away from this reading, my responsibility as a channeler is not to tell you what to do, but it's to give you the information so you can make the best decision for you. Whether you choose to wait for this person or not, that's solely up to you. But this person is saying, I want you to wait. Can we start over? But there is a wait here. And I feel like with this wait, it's because this person is in the process of entering into this new reality where they're becoming open to these new levels of themselves. And where their best self exists, where their higher self lives, and this person is in the process of really going through this tumultuous, I feel like, metamorphosis. It's almost like this person was a rock when you met them, and now they're in this process of tumbling, going through these emotional, madness, going through major change. And they're coming out this beautiful stone. They're coming out for you. You were put under an immense amount of pressure and stress when it came to this person. And now you're coming out this beautiful diamond where you're very multifaceted, multidimensional. There's different areas and aspects of you that this person is beginning to be able to look at. But only a diamond dealer knows the price of a diamond. So that's why this person had to go through their own sense of metamorphosis, so that when the time comes, they can let go. They don't have to hold anything back. They're not going to allow the trials and tribulations to set them back anymore. What's happening is it's creating this inner strength, and it they're coming out much stronger and wiser and having a deeper sense of understanding when it comes to your connection. I'm letting them go, whether it's this person's friend's opinion, whether it's their family's opinion, whether it's the opinion of others, whether it's a karmic that's in the process that's trying to stop this person from progressing to what they're meant to be. This person is saying, I'm letting them go because we're not done yet. We have unfinished business. They don't do for me what you've done. This person is realizing that they met you for a reason. I know I met you for a reason. This person is beginning to also trust in your power, or trust in your word, because your word has impacted this person much greater than what you think. Whether you can see it or not, you've made such a positive difference in this person's life where now they can't escape that shadow aspect. You've illuminated it, you've highlighted the junk in the closet, you've highlighted their past, you've made the unconscious conscious here. And now this person has this direction where they know they need to let their guard down. They are acknowledging that they lashed out in a sense of fear. They know that they've not been honest with you in this situation and that they've avoided this union. This is about this person really surrendering to this connection. And by surrendering to this connection, you coming into their life, it triggered them to have this higher perspective. You're clearing energy, they're clearing energy, they're letting go of things from the past. And by doing it, it's bringing them closer to you. I'm letting go. I'm letting them go. Whether this is, you know, negative thoughts as to why the two of you guys can't be together, with whether this is this person that began to date somebody else or went back to a karmic, whatever it is, this person is beginning to realize that they were the ones that set this up to fail. I feel like for some of you guys with this person, they're also acknowledging how they sabotaged the connection. It's like this person is no longer blaming things on you, but they're also taking their own they're taking responsibility for their actions. Whoever you're dealing with, they struggle with the sense of codependency, letting go of old, ways of doing things. Because for this person, they know what they get with the karmic. I know how they react. I know how they are. I know what comes with this. With you, again, because you've gone through this intense pressure, you're multifaceted, you're multidimensional. There's different aspects of yourself. You're like an onion. Every time this person peels a layer back, they think they know you. It's like Kablam. It's a brand new energy with you. And with this energy, it's funny because I feel like subconsciously they're crying out for you. It's like they want you to come forward. They want to be able to say to you how they really feel. I feel like this person is tired of wearing a mask, and I'm tired. I just keep getting like, I'm tired of living a lie. I'm tired of pretending that I'm happy. Um, I'm tired of going through the motions like everything is great. I've thought about moving in together. This may be moving back in together. This may be the two of you guys having this energy between one another where they want to take the next step. I'm sick of this distance between us. So they're tired of it. They're tired of it. They're tired of the third persons. They're tired of, you know, you know, their boys don't comfort them at night or their girls don't comfort them at night. Somebody that's tired of being away from you, that wants to feel your warm embrace, that wants you to be close. But there's something here about this person getting their stuff together right now before they can actually come forward towards you. This is somebody that's working very, very hard right now to understand whatever is going on. This is an energy where this person is, it's almost like I feel like this person is in like an energy of like a number 5, where this is really about timing and their intentions. Please don't give up on me. Like I keep getting that. Like, we're not done. I pray that you're going to wait for me. I'm letting go of whatever is stopping us. I know that I met you for a reason. There's a higher purpose here, and I want to be closer to you. You have no idea how important you are to me, and I have no idea how to explain it to you. She's not you, and she never will be. Somebody that went back to somebody or entertained somebody that they knew that they can control or that they knew that they didn't have to be vulnerable with. And this, whoever this energy is, it fed their lower vibration. And with this person, it's like, how do I explain to them how I feel about them when I don't even understand it myself? How do I explain to somebody their role in my life, their significance, the way that they've made me change, the way that they've made me look at the world when I don't even know how to express that? I mean, if we really take a look here with this energy, can we start over? You have no idea how important you are to me, and I have no idea how to explain it to you. Even to their friends, that's why their friends think they're crazy, because they're not able to articulate exactly why you're special. It's almost like an energy with their friends where it's like, you just have to experience it for yourself. But even then, your person doesn't want people to be around your energy because they know that you're special. I'm contemplating if I should send you a message or not. See, like I feel that this person has something that they want to say to you, something that they want to express to you. You deserve better than what I've given you. Let me make it up to you. This person is going back and forth here because, again, I feel like they really do want to make things right. Because with you, everything is completely different. This is somebody that finds you very attractive. This is somebody that's thought about marrying you, moving in with you, going on vacation with you, having a honeymoon with you, proving to you that they did change. For some of you, this person is changing for you. You know what's funny though? This person thinking like, I'm changing. Let me show you that I did change. It's like you've triggered this change, but what's really happening is that's what's best for your person. Like you're triggering them to their higher self. You're triggering them to look at things in a different energy. There's something very significant about you. Whoever this person was before you were, they were very unmotivated, or they just really weren't interested in having a sense of elevation. They were okay doing the same thing over and over and over again. That's not the case anymore. This person is saying, I hope you can understand why I've been distant right now. For some of you, you're like, no, I don't understand. I don't understand why you've been avoiding me. I don't understand why you keep pushing me away. But sometimes I think, like, with a little bit of distance, it helps people understand the significance of somebody else. This is somebody that really does want to take this next step with you. But the 10 of Pentacles, but they have to let go of something. They have to walk away from the illusions and the confusion. The 6 of Cups, reunion, reconciliation, transformation. Scorpio is all about sex, death, and transformation. This is this person going through hell and high water in order to make this right for you, moving mountains to change situations. Whoever this person is, they're thinking about the past, having this second chance at love, these memories really reigniting things between the two of you. This is a very nostalgic type of energy. For some of you, this person wants to have children with you. They want to do the right thing here. With this justice energy, it's about harmony. It's about balance, balancing out the past situation. Well, also with this justice card, they may be going through some type of legal battle in order to separate themselves from people, places, or things. This is somebody that is coming to a decision and taking responsibility for their actions and what they've done and the cause and effect. I feel like this person misses you. 5 of Pentacles. It's funny when Mercury and Taurus, the funny thing about Mercury and Taurus is the person has a lot to say, but they're very slow to say it. But actually, I'm getting like a completely different energy, a completely different download from this 5 of Pentacles. This person is separating themselves from people from their past. This person knows it's the right thing to do, and they're working on themselves here. They're working on making the adjustments. And during this 5 of Pentacles, the reason they're in the 5 of Pentacles is because they were holding on to something that they should have let go of. They were holding on to an inadequate system and an inadequate way of thinking. With this energy coming in, this person tried to hold on to something that they should have let go that was restricting them. So now they're in this sense of contemplation. The Two of Cups, Venus in Cancer, they're realizing like the person that they should have held on to was you. They're realizing that they can't lose you because they're in love with you, because you're soulmates, because you're meant to be with one another. They're yearning for your energy. They believe the two of you guys are destined to be with one another, that your energy is extremely powerful. This is this person leaving their comfort zone in order to allow themselves to go deeper into their thoughts so that their heart can open. This person is very possessive over you, and they're in this place of deep. I just get deep thought. I just heard, like, I just want to be happy. Like, I just want peace. Comfort comes with time. But this person is also acknowledging that the universe brought the two of you guys together for a reason. They're trying to understand what that reasoning is because they miss you. This person isn't running anymore. There's no running cards here. This is an energy where things are being illuminated and things are coming to light. Why? Because they miss you. Moon in Cancer. It's a lot of emotional energy here. Why are they emotional? Because they've not been able to express themselves in the manner that they want to. Because they want to lay with you, they want to wake up next to you every morning. They're bored with the way that things are going. They're bored with going out and living a fast lifestyle. They're bored with being with somebody that no longer stimulates them emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. They're unhappy with their choices. They're embarrassed at themselves for not giving you the opportunity when you were offering that cup. That's not Four of Cups. You kept offering it to them. Hey, here you go. Hey, what about me? Hey, I love you. Hey, what's going on? Hey, when can I see you? This person was also very jealous of you, and they would compare themselves a lot to you, not realizing that you were a mirror of them. So whatever positive traits they were jealous of with you, those were traits that they actually have, traits that you loved about them. But for some of them, because they were in a low vibration, they were unable or incapable of seeing the fact that they possess those same traits. That's what attracted you to them. This person is also worried because it's like they're thinking about all the things that they didn't do. This person right now, also, they're in a very secluded type of energy where they're in deep thought. See this energy, Mercury in Taurus and this moon in Cancer. This is a deep thought type of energy. I'm also getting that they're being approached by a lot of people, whether it's friends, whether it's people that are trying to get them to engage in low vibrational energy, whatever it may be. And this person is like not entertaining. They're not open to it. They're in a very emotional state. Pisces energy, they're having this deep contemplation where they're going within. They're tired. They're tired of these old habits. They're tired of being stuck in the family patterns. They're tired of worrying and having this anxiety and this fear of upsetting you, of doing the same thing over and over and over again. Like, there's a sense of nervousness with this person. What are they scared of? I get like an energy of being scared. What are they scared about? This Knight of Pentacles, they know that they're dragging their feet. Whoever you're dealing with, they know that they have to make this decision. It's kind of like that energy of like sugar off the pot. Like, we're either doing this or we're not. They're worried that you have other options and that they're moving too slowly. So their anxiety is by the time that they make this decision, by the time they come out of this Five of Pentacles and come into a Six of Pentacles energy where they're ready and willing and capable of giving you what you deserve, that you may not be open to that. And I feel like with this person, they've been avoiding this situation because you make them think different. You make them see things from a very different perspective, a higher perspective. When everything is exposed to you, that's when you get into this hangman energy. That's when you have a different perspective. There was something that was exposed to this person about somebody that they were dealing with, whether it was a friend that backstabbed them, whether it was a karmic, whatever the karmic was doing to manipulate. There's something here where your person found out that the people that they trusted the most were the ones that were manipulating them in the background and stopping them from their growth. Now, they're seeing things from a completely different perspective, completely different, but it's a higher perspective. It's like this person is realizing, I have to sacrifice these choices. I have to get out of my head in order to have this forward movement with the collective. I think that this person is also worried about what to say to you because you may have certain things you want to say to them, but also they know that they can't lie to you. They know that when they're disingenuous, you call it out, you know, but they want to have this forward movement. They're tired of being in this energy where they're not speaking to you. They miss you, but they're ready for a sense of progression. But they know that it's going to be a tough conversation to have with you. The Ten of Pentacles and the Fool, because they want this new start, they want this forever with you, and they know that they're being guided with the Hierophant to put the work into you. Moon in Taurus, it's a lot of Taurus energy coming forward right now where this person is trying to be very practical, but it's also about what makes me happy. I don't care what anybody else says. I want to be happy. I want things to be different. I want to change the situation. They're trying to stop making choices based on everybody else's expectations and start looking at what actually feels right for them. This is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why am I breadcrumbing them? What message do I send them? It's like they want to send you this message. They want to come back to being happy, to being successful, to living in this high vibration. They're tired of being depressed and stressed without you. They're ready for everything to change. And I feel like they know that a half hearted message isn't going to be enough anymore. Whoever you're dealing with, they're going through a major awakening where they're done running, they're ready to surrender. They're getting to know who they really are at a soul level, which is why they've taken things slowly. Because as they take things slow, things are beginning to shift, and the way that they're interacting with the world is changing. They're starting to understand themselves differently, and that's affecting the choices they're making around this connection. This person needs a sense of energetic support. I feel like where it's like they need to know that you're cheering them on, but at the same point in time, you're only going to be with them if they're in their highest self, if they're in their higher level of energy. You're not asking them to be perfect. You're asking them to show up honestly, to take responsibility, and to meet you where you are. How does this person view their current romantic situation with the collective? Nine of Swords. So, this is somebody that has a lot of anxiety as to what's to come. That may be because you guys aren't talking. That may be because this person has to heal those inner wounding. This person may be worried that you know, thinking about you being with somebody else. It's freaking them out. Whatever it is, it's putting them in an energy where they're worried about what's to come. They're worried about the future with you. They're thinking about all the things that could go wrong, all the things that they may have already damaged, and whether or not you would still be willing to hear them out. What is their role? How do they view their role in this connection with the collective? The hanged man, sacrifice. Something is needing to change. There's something about this person surrendering. It's a 180. It's this person all of a sudden seeing things from your perspective. Now that they have this illumination, now that they have this understanding, they're trying to figure out how to move forward, what steps to take. And I think that's important because the hanged man is not really about forcing anything. It's about realizing I can't keep doing this the same way. Something has to be released. Some old belief, some old attachment, some old way of looking at love has to shift before they can move. How do they view this collective? How do they view the collective and the situation with them? The chariot. See how they're in a stuck energy and you're in an energy where you're like, beep, beep. You're either coming or you're going, you can either be right along with me holding my hand, or you can go ahead and see my bumper as I leave. They know that you want to be on the same direction with them also, but they're in an energy where they're still trying to understand what the connection is. They see you moving forward. They see you trying to take control of your own life. And I feel like they know that if they want to be part of that, they have to stop sitting still. What is um what is blocking this connection with this person? The 5 of Wands. There's a lot of people that are trying to hold your person back. There are too many opinions, too many conflicts, too many energies pulling in different directions. And I feel like your person is getting tired of having to fight through all of that just to understand what they actually want. At some point, they have to separate their own voice from everybody else's. What is this person thinking about when it comes to this collective? What are they thinking about? They're in a hanged man energy currently. They're over here thinking about what do I need to do in order to change my fate? In order to have this forward movement, in order for me to be able to move on the same page as the collective, they're trying to figure out what needs to be surrendered, what needs to be corrected, and what needs to be said. What is this person's next action towards the collective? The Fool. Get ready for some crazy message. With the King of Wands, there is some type of communication that's coming in. There's action being taken, and it's being taken from a higher place. The Emperor, the only person the Emperor listens to is the Fool, because the Fool does not have a dog in the race. The Fool is just going, I'm just living. This person is in an energy where they don't care what other people think. There's some type of forward movement. There's a brand new start here where this person takes a risk and some leap of faith. And I feel like that leap matters because the 9 of Swords shows how much fear they've been sitting in. So for them to move from the 9 of Swords into the Fool, they have to stop trying to predict every possible outcome. They have to be willing to say, okay, I'm scared, but I'm still going to do it. There's more people than just a single singular karmic. There's multiple people that are involved here or multiple issues that are trying to stop this union. But the beautiful thing is, I feel like your person is becoming much more aware of what is actually theirs to carry and what belongs to everybody else. What is this person's intentions when it comes to the collective? 4 of Cups. probably to get out of their head and stop thinking. They're tired of sitting in dissatisfaction. They're tired of looking at what they don't have and then doing nothing about it. And I feel like their intention is to stop letting opportunities pass them by, especially when it comes to you. So, this person is still anxious, still processing, still trying to surrender control, but the direction is changing. The Hanged Man shows the new perspective. The Chariot shows where they want to go. The Fool shows the risk they're preparing to take. And the Four of Cups shows that they're tired of being unhappy with the way things are. They're reaching a point where fear is no longer enough of a reason to stay still. Well, guys, that's all I have for you. Um, I hope you enjoyed spending this time with me, and I hope the reading resonated with you in some way. Take what feels right for you and leave the rest. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.